Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I came back with nearly 40 bottles of perfumes from Beauty World Dubai. This is going to be part 3 of my Dubai haul, and I decided I'm going to talk about the smaller brands or the niche fragrance brands who were very generous to gift me a fragrance. So there's a few brands that I want to speak about in this episode, and the first and foremost is going to be Matiere Premiere. I was very fortunate to be invited for the event celebrating the launch of their brand new Vanilla Powder Extrait de Parfum, and I also met Aurelien Guichard, who's the creative director and co-founder of the brand as well. I had a little interview with him, and I'm sure I can link that in this video, which I'm going to do if you want to watch that. He was very generous, very kind, and I was just fangirling. So Vanilla Powder is a DNA that I absolutely adore because it has this sweetness of vanilla. At the same time, it has this really powdery, coconutty smell as well, which is super unique in the sense that it's a very artistic take on a vanilla fragrance. Now, in the Vanilla Powder Extrait de Parfum, they had amped up the vanilla. I think they used like 2 or 3 different types of vanilla in this fragrance. So it still has the same DNA of the EDP, same coconutty, same powdery notes, but they have like literally amped up. And this is beast mode vanilla fragrance. It is stunning. It is richer. It is darker. I find this to be very, very addictive. This is a beautiful vanilla fragrance. If you are somebody who's looking for kind of like a different take on a vanilla fragrance, not your usual spicy vanilla or sweet vanilla, which is in a gourmand direction, this is a very interesting vanilla. I think they even used tonka beans. And when I read their website, it's written that the tonka beans are usually powdered first to be extracted into an essence. So they use the tonka bean powder directly to give that little powderiness kind of effect, which I really get. The texture of this fragrance is really unique. If you haven't tried anything from Matiere Premiere, please do so. This is a fragrance house which is really high quality, and they pride themselves in the fact that they grow their own raw material. Aurelien Guichard is actually 7th generation of growers and also perfumer now. So they grow their own tuberose, they grow their own roses. So Radical Rose is a stunning fragrance from the house. And also I think Encens Suave is one of my favorites as well. Parisian Musk is also stunning. So I would highly recommend checking Matiere Premiere out. The next brand I want to speak about is Memoirs of Perfume Collector. Now, this brand went viral for their fragrance, Tales of Zanzibar. And I was invited by one of the founders, Ahmed, for like a little afternoon lunch catch-up session and like sniffing session. So he brought out a lot of mods that the brand has done and some unreleased fragrances as well. Absolutely generous with his time, and the passion and knowledge for fragrances is just freaking impressive. I have not met anyone who's so passionate about fragrances as much as Ahmed, who's the co-founder of Memoirs. And they were very kind enough to gift me this one. This one is called, it's here, Trouble in Paradise. Memoirs of a Perfume Collector imagines like a traveler who goes to different places around the world and bottles his experience into a fragrance. Now, Tales of Zanzibar obviously represents Zanzibar, which is the most viral fragrance from their house, but I believe Trouble in Paradise is about Maldives. Let's open this. I've given this a couple of wears and it's stunning. I have to say their Midnight City series is my personal favorite. And I loved New York, which is like this really woody fragrance. It's so high quality, so stunning. I also liked Tokyo, which gave me this rice powder kind of effect, if I remember correctly. Then I also loved Riyadh, which has a lot of rose in it, but like really high quality, sumptuous rose. So if you have an opportunity, please do try the Midnight series. And you have not heard this from me, but if you can, please buy Tokyo now, okay? I'm not gonna give anything away. Anyway, so this is how the packaging is. I've opened it myself, but I wanna show you. Here you go. that's the packaging. And ooh, the presentation is impressive. That is Trouble in Paradise. There you go. This is a beautiful mango fragrance. It's in fact the most elegant mango fragrance I've ever tried. Not God of Fire, not anything. This is it. So the notes are here. Trouble in Paradise is inspired by Maldives. It says top notes of mango, cognac, cardamom, bergamot, heart notes of rum, caramel, leather, violet, base notes of moss, amber, sandalwood, animalic notes, and oud. I'm so happy they used the perfumer Shadi Samra. Shadi loves oud, and the oud in this is done so beautifully. It's bright, it's transparent, it's not that animalic, but it adds a lot of depth to the fragrance. Shadi has done a lot of fragrances for Fragrance Du Bois as well. He created Levers, I believe Siberian Rose as well, and New York Fifth Avenue, and a lot more. I think he's done a few more fragrances for Memoirs as well. He's done a Bond Street Leather, there's Belgravia Iris, and also I believe he's done another one, Chai Desert. Yes, that's the one he has done. And this one to me is a beautiful tropical fragrance, which is going to be amazing for the summer season. But I do love how sweet the mango is in the opening. But then it's that boozy note, which gives us almost like a vibe of, you know, you're in a very expensive over-the-water villa resort in Maldives, and you're sipping this incredibly juicy mango cocktail. That's the vibe I'm getting. If you're on a honeymoon and you're thinking of which fragrance to wear, then I would highly recommend Trouble in Paradise. Wow. Damn. It is so well done, so well blended. You can smell the quality. It is stunning. So the next brand I want to talk about is called Colish. I learned about this brand like what, November last year, 2 years ago. Wow, time flies. I met them because they had a booth in Dubai Design Week, and I was participating as well for my sustainable clothing brand called My Label. And they wanted me to do a review on Kizan. I believe Kizan means autumn. It's a beautiful, warm, spicy, ambery, boozy fragrance, which my husband loves. He stole it from me. As soon as I did the review, he's been using it, and I love smelling this on him. And Colish is a brand founded by Abdullah and Hawish. They're siblings from Pakistan. They live in UAE, so Colish is available both in Pakistan and UAE as well. And since then, I haven't had a chance to explore the brand more, but this time at Beauty World, on the last day, I made sure I went all the way and I met them again. And I'm so happy and so proud of what they've achieved in these 2 years. They have launched some incredible fragrances. I'm currently obsessed with their Vanilla Noir. I really do need to get a full-size bottle of that one. But they've launched their Extrait de Parfum at Beauty World, and there are 5 fragrances within that. The Extrait de Parfum, they're all inspired by aspects of Pakistan, and they have Anokha, Bera, Chausa leather, Himalayan cedar, and Layal. I chose Bera and I got a full-size bottle of that, but these are some incredible fragrances. If you have an opportunity, I would highly recommend at least buying the Discovery set and see it for yourself. It's a beautiful brand, and I am so incredibly proud from what I saw them 2 years ago until what they've achieved now. It's amazing. So Anokha, just to give you a very quick background of each one of this, I'm going to run through all the notes. So Anokha means, I have the website open in front of me so I can run through this quickly. Anokha means one of a kind or rare. This fragrance is by David Malo, and it has top notes of lemon, what is this? Lavandin, cardamom, and bergamot. Mid notes of jasmine, lavender, base notes of cedarwood, ambergris, marine notes, ambery, and sandalwood. The dry down is more sandalwood forward, but I remember smelling the very marine oceanic kind of scent as well, which is super unique for a scent profile like this. So it's a really beautiful, unique fragrance, which is light to smell, not necessarily the performance of it, but it gives this very light, airy feeling. So it has, like, imagine citrus fragrance, but with a marine twist. I mean, it is so unique, I think. oh my gosh, it is vibrant, it is different, and it is so stunning. So that is Anocha. Now next is going to be Chonsa Leather. I believe Chonsa is a type of mango, and it's supposed to be really sweet and really one of the best mangoes that you can get. So you get naturally the very sweet mango to this fragrance, but there's this dark dry down of leather, which is, the contrast is just stunning. This is by the perfumer Angeline Laporini, and she did Shagaf Amber Infusion from Swiss Arabian as well. Beautiful fragrance. This one opens up with lemon, mango, and passion fruit, peach, saffron, and incense. I was going to say, this kind of reminds me of the incense that we sometimes burn at home in Hindu homes as well. So it has incense, it has white flower and osmanthus in the middle notes, and dry down has amber, musk, creamy, vanilla, smokiness, and leather. So the leather is really different to something that opens up very sweet and bright and, you know, mango-y. Beautiful scent as well. And then another one, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit biased. I'm so proud of them. So each one of them, what I really liked is that each one of the fragrances in the Extrait line have a very unique scent profile and DNA, if that makes sense. It's really fabulous. Then we have Himalayan cedar, yes. It is a national tree of Pakistan, and that's the tribute that paid to. And again, the perfumer is David Marlowe. Top notes of pepper, mid notes of rose and ginger, smoky, cedarwood, sandalwood, ambery notes, and heliotrope in the dry down. This is your dark, woody fragrance, but opens up with spiciness from that pepper as well. Really beautiful scent, the kind of profile that I really enjoy. I didn't choose this because I have a lot of woody, dark kind of fragrance, which is why I chose Bera. I'm coming to Bera. Then finally we have Layal, I believe. Where is Layal? Yes, Layal is the other fragrance I wanted to speak about. And Layal is by Belen Garcia. That's the perfumer's name. Top notes of cardamom, cinnamon, and lemon. Blackcurrant and jasmine as mid notes, and base notes of sandalwood, ambergris, moss, and musk. Layal in Arabic means nights. It is, it reminds of a quiet, it captures the quietness of the tranquility of the nighttime. It is so delicate. You know, it almost feels like it's like the switch of a light would just chase the night away. Ooh, I'm getting poetic. It is so beautiful. That's why I'm getting poetic. And like I said, I am biased towards Colish. They're a brand that I'm really proud, and I would love to see them grow. Now, for the pièce de résistance, let's open Bera. I chose Bera because it's a scent profile that has something super addictive. Great quality, even in their packaging. For a small brand to be able to work with all the perfumers and still show up with great quality, it is insanely impressive. Here we go. Yay! Look at that. Come on. Isn't that stunning? It is so stunning, you guys. Ooh, I have to, this reminds me. Okay, I need to cut because I need to show you something. Well, you saw the packaging of Bera. You saw the packaging of Memoirs. Look at that. Luxe, right? Beautiful. I have a bone to pick with Matiere Premiere. Like, what is this? This is like a very expensive fragrance, and this is how it came. I don't know if this is only for PR, because let's be honest, I got this in PR. I don't know if this is how the fragrance is supposed to be sent out to customers who actually paid full price. But I'm not impressed, guys. This is embarrassingly cheap looking. I'm sorry to say. I love the fragrance. The juice is amazing. I know we shouldn't care so much about the packaging. The juice is juicing. It is beautiful, and I will not stop recommending this to everyone who would listen to me. But we can do better, I think, in terms of the packaging. Unless that is specifically for PR, then yeah, then fine. I get it. But okay, going back to Bera. There's a card here. Ooh, there you go. Bera, echoing the spirit of Pakistan's coast, the spirit of a yacht upon open waters, bright fruits, radiant florals, and enduring woods, a journey from shore to soul. Love this. Perfumer is by Lucas Suzat. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lucas something. Right? Let's go. The top notes are bergamot, ginger, and pear. Mid notes are jasmine, orange blossom. I think I'm addicted to orange blossom, you guys. I like everything with orange blossom in it. And base notes of ambery notes, woody notes, musk, and vanilla. I think I'm quite addicted to orange blossoms and vanilla. I love those. Okay, let's try this. Let me remind myself of how gorgeous this fragrance is. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I can't explain it. It is bright. It is atmospheric. Oh my gosh. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I am so looking forward to wear this. I think this would be perfect for like springtime. I don't know how to describe it. The opening is very bright and uplifting with the ginger and the bergamot. And then there is this stunning white florals in the middle. And of course the musk and vanilla and ambery notes. It's just so addictive. I am so glad I chose Bera. This is a profile that I don't quite gravitate towards, but I'm starting to fall in love with because I want to expand my olfactive experience. Oh, beautiful. Well done. Well done, Colish. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. If you haven't already, please follow me on my TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to add links in the description below. And thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. Here's hoping. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. There'll be part 4 of my Dubai haul. Let me know in the comments, who do you want me to speak about? Should I talk about riffs? Should I talk about Hadlaj? And there's Paris Corner as well. Let me know in the comments.